Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Deja Vu. Okay, so what I'm going to try here is... I didn't do too much, like... I did a little bit of thinking off screen and looking at some stuff. The only thing I could think to try is... At this point, I made a separate, like, a save state, just in case this really botches it up and I have to just jump back, but I'm going to try dumping everything that I can. The only thing I can think of at this point is I must have some evidence on me that's screwing me over. If I can maybe dump everything, all my other guns and everything else, then maybe, because you see here, it'll yell at you if you try to dump something that is important. So I'm gonna try dumping everything off, including that, my wallet, which that for some reason you can't dump. I don't know why. Even though this key is probably useless, it doesn't let you dump it anymore. If I recall correctly from Uninvited and... No, discarded the bill. Uninvited and Shadowgate, there was always like a place you could dump items, so I think it works in the same way. And I assume it only lets you do it after... See, it knew the pencil was important. I guess in some ways, if you can have faith that the game doesn't screw you over, you can try tossing a bunch of items. If it doesn't let you, then you know, like, you have to do something with it, if you haven't already. So, like, if you try to dump the pencil, but the game won't let you, if you hadn't solved anything with it yet, then you could reason that you actually need to try using it on an item. Because honestly, narrowing down... yeah, okay, great. Narrowing down your item list, like, can really kind of help you focus, because then it just leaves the key items, so you can actually try to figure out what the next step is, possibly. I will say that, for all three of these games, finding red herring items, I don't know if I really like that, just because... Even if you can do something like dumping like this, I just feel like it clogs your inventory, it's cumbersome to try to go through. I'm going to assume all the medicines I can't dump. It's not letting me dump any of them. I'm going to discard the files, even though this is going to really suck if you actually need the files. But I'm going to assume that I don't need... Okay, it let me keep the important ones. Dump off this gun. 4 is the important one. I forget which one 4 is. Does it describe the... Maybe it's the one that describes the medicines, if I recall correctly. Oops. What do you think you're doing? See, if I could just, like, click and drag, like, in a different, other adventure game, I could just, like, go through my inventory and try to just drag everything out. Here, I gotta do it one at a time. And I know this is really riveting for you guys to watch, but... I kind of want you to see what, I should try eating the sausage. Well, there goes the sausage. I guess the sausage wasn't useful. And neither was the sugar, or probably this flour, which is probably no surprise to anyone. Alright, we're almost at the end of our list of absolute garbage. And look how much garbage you pick up in this game. Some of it you use, and then it becomes useless. Others, it's just like, it's just outright garbage. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that, yeah, that tissue's not any use. I should try eating the candy, but then watch, the candy is going to be poisoned, and so I don't want to do that. So you know what, we're just not going to do that, because at this point, I don't want to risk eating something that kills me, and then I have to do all this dumping again. Oh. I'd actually scroll. It's letting me keep a good amount of the stuff. Okay, that's everything that it's gonna let me dump. If this doesn't work, then I don't know. Then I don't know what to do, and I may have to reload to get all the stuff back in case there's something that I do actually need. But we're just gonna cross our fingers, and that's the wrong sewer thing. Good enough. As long as we get out somewhere, it's fine. Also, I think it happened off-screen on this playthrough. The mugger came up to me for the 4th time, so I had to give him my 20 bucks. Big deal. Alright, the moment of truth. I have, hopefully, nothing incriminating on me, and they'll finally listen to reason. I feel like I have enough evidence to prove, like, everything. Come on. I'm turning my head sideways. Chicago Tribune. Ace clears name. You're in the hands of the police. The evidence you've brought to them proves to be interesting in the courtroom where you wind up. During the trial of the kidnapping of Mrs. Sternwood and the murder of Joey Siegel, 3 bits of evidence proved valuable. The diary from Vickers' bungalow, the blackmail letter, and timetable from Sternwood's bedroom. These 3 items put together paint the picture of a plot by Sternwood and Vickers, Martha Vickers, to kill Mrs. Sternwood and Siegel and to make you take the fall for it. The diary and the blackmail letter provided the motive for such actions. The timetable indicated how they did it. Sternwood and Vickers were grilled on the witness stand. The weight of the evidence and the skilled tactics of your lawyer made Vickers admit to the crime. Way to go, Ace! Hold on. Because of your excellent skills, the case is laid to rest. Hold up. The Ace Harding School of Investigation certifies as a fully qualified private investigator with full privilege and honors. What? Deja Vu, Ace Harding. YKY. Case is laid to rest. Congratulations, Ace. You're off the hook. Since the case drew national interest, your name is seen on every paper in the country. Who could have asked for anything more? Ace Harding's my moniker. Once a boxer, now a private eye. Do I have to click? Siegel lost his life for a mere 20 grand, so I'm off the hook. The town's really quiet all of a sudden, like nothing's happened. But crime will never cease here. It's hunting its next victim right at this moment. And looks like it's a job for me. Ace Harding, Private Dick. Ace Harding's my moniker. The next case is just around the corner. Somebody had better look out, because I'm armed, and I'm not afraid to fire. The end. Nice. Does it sit on here forever? Oh, it might sit on here forever. Pressing all the buttons, nothing's happening. Alright, so we were that close in the last part. I just needed to dump off more stuff. I think I had the right idea by dumping off the gun, but apparently having some of that other stuff somehow ties me to the murder, which I don't really understand. I mean, I guess if I went through kind of carefully, some of it maybe could. But when I have those 3 crucial pieces of evidence, why isn't that alone? Who cares what I have on my person? I'll just explain it as, yeah, while I was investigating, I grabbed a bunch of shit. And then I threw a bunch of it in the sewer. But we don't talk about that. Anyways, that's it, guys. That's Let's Play Deja Vu. What do I think of the game overall? I thought it was fun. Very amusing at parts. Getting mugged in the beginning was annoying and also funny. But very annoying that the capsules, as far as I can tell, can screw you over. I did not know, and by the time that part goes up, someone's gonna be thinking, oh, he put the things in the capsules, he's screwed. And I'm screwed until like 2 or 3 parts later before I realize it. That is like one of the only real major flaws with the game. It allows you to screw yourself over like that. Again, unless there's a way you can empty the capsule that I just couldn't figure out, I'd love to know. Otherwise, besides that, it's like the other 2. You get useless items. Inventory management becomes kind of a hassle unless you start dumping stuff off. This one's kind of cool though. Compared to Uninvited and Shadowgate, like this one actually has like a mystery you're trying to solve. You're actually trying to piece together the evidence. You don't have to actually like do it yourself, and it's not like the game asks you at the end, alright, how did the crime go? You just have to have the right stuff on you and the game plays out. But as you're going along, you can try to start to figure it out. And for a little bit there, halfway through, some of the stuff, I started to think, ooh, when you find the thing about that you had a gambling, or I say a gambling debt, you were just in debt. I assume it was by gambling. Who knows what it actually was. When you had a debt, I almost thought, ooh, maybe you did actually commit some kind of crime, but not the actual, like, the murder or this. Maybe you only just did some bad stuff, but apparently it was all them. It was all planted on you. So I was almost kind of maybe expecting a twist ending where you found out, like, you're actually the bad guy. Dum dum dum. That would actually be a really cool twist. Games that do that kind of thing where you find out that you're actually the bad guy all along, you don't see that often. And just like the other two, I really don't like the menu system of having to click individual actions, and it's very tedious with the menus. It's why I avoid these style of adventure games to begin with, but I gave Uninvited a shot, and then I moved on to Shadowgate, and I finally did Deja Vu. I think there's a Deja Vu 2. I don't know if it's also on the NES, or what system or whatever it's released on. I'm pretty sure I saw that there's a Deja Vu 2. Whether it's a direct sequel to this or not, or something completely different, I don't know. If there is a game, will I play it? Maybe. I don't know. No promises, but, I mean, if I've done the other ones, it's always possible. It only took how many years, like, you know, well over 5 years almost to get to finishing this one after doing Uninvited and Shadowgate, so it's possible. But anyways, what's coming up next? Well, like I said at the beginning of this was kind of special doing this as like an actual true LP that I'm recording and uploading and not doing a live stream of. I wanted to do a live stream of this game possibly. I thought about it, but then I ultimately decided, I kind of started thinking and I thought, you know what? It would be fun to actually try doing an LP again. Will I do more? Maybe. It's possible. If I went back and finally did this, there might be some other things I want to try doing. It's a little difficult trying to find the time to do these things. That's part of the reason why I also kind of do more streaming. It's kind of easier to just do a quick stream as opposed to having to do the setup for this, which is a little more involved in some ways. But they both have their benefits. I like doing both, just for different reasons. So, I'll leave it at, maybe you'll see something else in the future. Maybe I'll find the next thing that I want to LP, and we'll actually do it and go from there. But otherwise, that's going to be it for me, guys. No more rambling for me. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.